think the game we kind of expected. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. Obviously, big credit to Butler. That's what Dad's doing in year 2 there. With that team, that's going to be a tough team to beat moving forward. Big East, conference play the rest of the way. Big East tournament, NCAA tournament. We got a lot of respect, for their team. I thought we obviously won it with our defense. Felt like there was a lid on the bucket for us a little bit. Could have made it a little easier on ourselves if we finished some plays around the rim. It just felt like one of those games where you get it to 10, you get it to 12. Obviously, led the whole way. But we had a tremendous respect for them coming in. Anyone that wins at Marquette and wins at Creighton, they had our full attention coming in. And credit to Alex for gutting it out with the ankle. Obviously Donovan, had some huge impact on the game. Cam bailed us out. Offensively, and I thought Haas was really good off the bench.
And you held them to 20 points under their season average. A lot of people talk about your offense and the answers, but can you talk about what the defense has meant?
Yeah, I mean, we should have shot over 50% from the field. I think when we go back and you see, Steph had 2 point-blank layup on the out under in the first half. The drive, the left drive. I think we probably missed. It was a frustrating offensive game, but that was how we needed to play these guys. Just watching their game versus Creighton, if we just went like, offensive shootout approach with these guys, I don't think that would have went well for us. So, we knew we had to win this with our defense, and disappointed in the rebounding first half. That was bad. I didn't like that. But I don't know. Some of it's maybe 4 games in 9 days in this league. Scheduling has been tough. Obviously, we've been playing a lot of teams that are coming off of a longer break, and then again the 4 games in 9 days. I think we looked a little flat at times. It's almost like the league's mad at us or something.
How much is it tough to beat you guys because you can always have 2 guys go off? I mean, and Tristan did have a great night. Alex was banged up a little bit, so how's that kind of?
Yeah, I mean Tristan had a tough night, but he also he was clutch, right? The 3, the free throws. When he locked in defensively, did a much better job on Davis, especially after that first half flurry. And obviously Steph took a step back. Just I think it was going so well for him. It's kind of you let your guard down a little bit. And I think he wasn't as ready as he's been, but I think that's again when you have a starting 5 like we have. And you got 5 guys that can get 20 or more, and then a guy like Haas off the bench, and Haas was a real difference for us.
Did Tristan turn his ankle there, and do you think that affected him at all the rest of the game?
I don't. It compromised him a little bit, but everyone this time of year is a little banged up. I don't think it was as big a factor. I felt like Alex. He's our security blanket, right? Was that the Linus, Charlie Brown? These kids in the back. The kids have no idea what I'm talking about. Right? Look at them up in the back. They're just staring at me. Charlie, he's Linus. I'm Linus, and he's my blanket. But he couldn't. He couldn't really cut. He couldn't get. He couldn't really get shots today. I thought Alex was, really gutted it out. He needs this break until Saturday.
Physicality-wise, what did you think of Alex's performance tonight? I mean, he was out on the floor for over 34 minutes, so obviously you thought he must have been fine enough to have that output.
Yeah, I heard Alex at 70% or whatever, 75, 80% is a game changer. It's just he's a problem solver and made the big 3. But he's had limited practices and he's compromised. But it's like it's like having that extra coach on the court. He toughed it out today, got it out.
Dan, Donovan, first double-double of the season, 3 blocks, he only had 1 foul. Just can you expand a little bit more on what you thought of his performance tonight?
Yeah, he was tremendous, I thought. I did not like the 3 at that point in the first half because he was so dominant around the basket. They didn't have many answers for him when he rolled. He created opportunity for the driver to get to the rim or for kick out threes. But he impacts everything. I think there's that obviously. It was great to see him produce like that and to really look like a dominant big.
You feel like he was determined to kind of, after the last few games, struggling a little bit with fouls and everything, but did you feel like he was kind of determined to come in here and play well tonight?
Yeah, I think he's very self-aware and he's a self-aware person. He understood the situation and other guys have carried us with him on the bench a lot with foul trouble the last couple of games, and I think you're 100% right. I think he knew that he was going to have to play big for us. That's how this thing goes. On teams, it was his turn to step up and produce at a high level.
Can you talk about Cam's ability to stop the bleeding when you need that, get the big 3, or even like the lob pass to Sampson after they had cut the lead to 3 and keying that run?
You said I didn't like it or I liked it?
No, you didn't.
I did like that, yeah. You can tell when I don't like it. Yeah, he just, he's just so efficient. I mean, 20 points on 12 shots. Got 5 defensive rebounds. I want to see those turnovers and see how those happen. 2 steals. I think he's right up there with the best players in the league. He's played like one of the best players in the league. The whole way. The clip. I don't know if he may be over 50%. He may be one of those rare 50, 40, almost 90 from the line. Man, that guy has been, and he's an assassin.
Dan, could you talk about the strides that Cam's made defensively since coming here?
Cam, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just it's like a perfect marriage. It's like me and Andrea. It's like the perfect. She's gonna hear that. It's like me and you. It's just a perfect marriage, man. This guy's wired the way we're wired. I'm just so happy that he's able to experience college basketball like this. The bigness of it, the winning. He hasn't had a chance to experience this, and he's delivered for us, over-delivered in every possible way. And then you don't even see the day-to-day, the pressure that he puts on other people in the program to get in the gym, to compete. If you don't show up to compete against him and practice against him, he will destroy you. He will shit-talk you up and down. And so like that type of stuff, we lost that with Andre and Adama because they were wired like that. So just like perfect marriage, obviously our system that we play is allowing him to be the best version of himself in college.
Coach, can you touch on what Haas gave you in the first half?
Haas was great, man. I thought we would have been looking at like a tie game at the half because we were shooting close to 60% from the field, but we would turn the ball over a little bit, and they were shooting like in the high 20s, and we were up like 6. So bizarre things were happening, like we weren't defensive rebounding. They were picking the ball up off the ground and laying it in. It was just the stuff that happens when you know you're going to be in a brutal dogfight type of game, and you're never going to get the separation you want. But Haas made some great plays. Defensively, he drove it. He got paint. Obviously smart play getting fouled on an actual legitimate foul.
Yeah, obviously he's an experienced guy, so you kind of expect that. But it's not easy to come in the game look like you've already played 20 minutes and go, from the entrance ramp to fast lane doing 80. How does he make it look so easy when he gets in there?
Yeah, just got just comes from a hard charging family, you know, just, you know, he's alive, you know, he's like, you know, guy's like big personality, just a lot of swagger, just a lot of confidence. The guy's just super alive with his personality. He's not afraid. You know, he's a daring guy.
Dan, you've mentioned time and time again that this was not a game that you were prepared to gloss over.
Yeah.
Considering this wasn't the performance that even you said that you were looking for, what kind of statement does it say that this wasn't the greatest game you played, but
Yeah.
you're still good enough to win where?
Yeah, I mean, the hard part is how do you address the team after that? You know, again, you know, that team right there is maybe somebody you would play. They're like a 7 or an 8 seed in the NCAA tournament, you know, 7, 8, somewhere like that. So that's a team you're maybe playing in the second round of the tournament, right? That's one at Marquette and one at Creighton. You know, but obviously we weren't at our standard today. You know, none of us is like thrilled with the way we played. We credit them, but we also made it extra hard on ourselves. But we also want to rub the joy out of doing what we've done to this point. I mean, we won 11 straight league games, you know, and have done obviously incredible things. And you're going to have games where you're not at your best, so it's just tough, you know, because like you can't make believe that you're thrilled with the performance in front of the group, but you don't want to rob the joy, you know, from winning a hard-fought Big East game. So, you know, you're just, you know, I guess you're relieved that you won. And again, the 4 games in 9 days, I think that showed for us a little bit today in terms of the flatness. And these friggin' 8:30 starts suck.
Yeah, and you're still undefeated at home at 28-2 over the last 2 years. How important is developing a dominant home court been for your success over the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, this place, like, you know, I thought our singing crew today was awesome. They got the place going. You know, that was awesome. That was an awesome start. And the crowd, I thought, was really helped us today here. I think it's not easy to play. Listen, we love doing it. Hartford needs us here. You know, Gamble needs us there. And it's a unique situation. No other team in the country splits them like this. So just credit to our players for being able to play half their games in 2 different spots and be able to take care of that business. But then also credit our great fans. They've been just awesome this year, and they've rewarded what we've done last year and the last couple of years, and started this year with sellouts, I think, in just about every game. So, you know, we're aware that not many teams have a chance to go clean sheet at home, and that's something we're striving for. And if we do that, we know that we're probably going to win the regular season if we win out at home.